Learn English to Gujarati debate verbs, from to posit a premise to.
નિષ્કર્ષ કાઢવો.
Welcome to the argument circus. Hey, you are about to learn some seriously clever English to Gujarati debate phrases, and yes, we will make them less scary than a professor with 12 footnotes. Ready? Let us begin with confidence and maybe one dramatic eyebrow raise. Imagine you walk into a debate hall. One student is panicking, one is overconfident, and one is holding a sandwich like it contains the truth of the universe. The teacher says, first, you must.
એક પૂર્વધારણા સ્થાપિત કરવી.
In English, that means to posit a premise. Then the next student jumps up and says, I can.
એક થીસીસનું સમર્થન કરવું.
That means advocate a thesis. A scientist in the corner adjusts imaginary glasses and says, before you get dramatic, please.
એક પરિકલ્પનાની ચકાસણી કરવી.
That means test a hypothesis. After all the facts arrive, preferably on time, everyone can.
નિષ્કર્ષ કાઢવો.
Or draw a conclusion. If your claim is wobbling like a table with one short leg, you need to.
દલીલને સમર્થન આપવું.
Meaning support an argument. If you sound too absolute, too dramatic, or too much like a movie villain, you may need to.
નિવેદનને મર્યાદિત કરવું.
To qualify a statement. And when you want to defend your viewpoint properly, you should.
એક સ્થિતિને સમર્થન આપવું.
Which means to support a position. Congratulations, you have entered the argument circus, and unlike the clowns, you actually have evidence. Meet the very serious debate club. Now you will hear the words inside a short story, because vocabulary sticks better when people are behaving strangely. At the University Debate Club, the theme of the day is, should pineapple be allowed on pizza? One student stands up as if defending civilization itself. She says, before I begin, I must.
એક પૂર્વધારણા સ્થાપિત કરવી.
My premise is that pizza should bring joy. Another student nods too seriously and replies, excellent. I will now.
એક થીસીસનું સમર્થન કરવું.
My thesis is that sweet and salty can live together in peace. A science student interrupts, because of course a science student interrupts, and says, we should.
એક પરિકલ્પનાની ચકાસણી કરવી.
Let us compare reactions after one bite. 10 minutes later, after chewing, frowning, and writing notes with ridiculous seriousness, the club president says, now we can.
નિષ્કર્ષ કાઢવો.
Quote. One member adds, these taste test results.
દલીલને સમર્થન આપે છે.
Another member, trying not to sound extreme, says, I should.
નિવેદનને મર્યાદિત કરવું.
Pineapple belongs on some pizzas, not all pizzas. Finally, the chairperson smiles and says, thank you. You have all tried to.
એક સ્થિતિને સમર્થન આપવું.
With more dignity than I expected from people arguing about fruit on bread. Quick meaning drill. Let us make the meanings clear and easy to remember. Listen, repeat, and enjoy sounding academically dangerous. To posit a premise is.
એક પૂર્વધારણા સ્થાપિત કરવી.
It is the starting assumption. To advocate a thesis is.
એક થીસીસનું સમર્થન કરવું.
You defend your main idea. To test a hypothesis is.
એક પરિકલ્પનાની ચકાસણી કરવી.
You check whether an idea is true. To draw a conclusion is.
નિષ્કર્ષ કાઢવો.
You reach a result from evidence. To support an argument is.
દલીલને સમર્થન આપવું.
Facts help your reasoning stand up straight. To qualify a statement is.
નિવેદનને મર્યાદિત કરવું.
You make your claim less absolute and more careful. To support a position is.
એક સ્થિતિને સમર્થન આપવું.
You defend a viewpoint with proof. Mini dialogues with maximum drama. Here come short dialogues. They are useful, memorable, and slightly overacted for your learning pleasure. A. How do we start this argument? B. First.
એક પૂર્વધારણા સ્થાપિત કરવી.
A. What do you do in an oral defense? B. I.
એક થીસીસનું સમર્થન કરવું.
A. What should scientists do before making big claims? B.
એક પરિકલ્પનાની ચકાસણી કરવી.
A. We have enough evidence now. B. Great, let us.
નિષ્કર્ષ કાઢવો.
A. Are these documents useful? B. Yes, they.
દલીલને સમર્થન આપે છે.
A. That claim sounds too strong. B. True, I should.
નિવેદનને મર્યાદિત કરવું.
A. How will you defend your viewpoint? B. I will.
એક સ્થિતિને સમર્થન આપવું.
With evidence. Your turn challenge. Now I will test you, but in a friendly way, not in a surprise exam way. Answer out loud if you can. How do you say to posit a premise in Gujarati?
એક પૂર્વધારણા સ્થાપિત કરવી.
How do you say advocate a thesis?
એક થીસીસનું સમર્થન કરવું.
How do you say test a hypothesis?
એક પરિકલ્પનાની ચકાસણી કરવી.
How do you say draw a conclusion?
નિષ્કર્ષ કાઢવો.
How do you say support an argument?
દલીલને સમર્થન આપવું.
How do you say to qualify a statement?
નિવેદનને મર્યાદિત કરવું.
How do you say to support a position?
એક સ્થિતિને સમર્થન આપવું.
A tiny culture tip. Formal debate language can sound powerful, but careful language often sounds smarter than loud language. In academic discussion, legal speech, research presentations, and formal essays, phrases like
એક પૂર્વધારણા સ્થાપિત કરવી.
and
એક પરિકલ્પનાની ચકાસણી કરવી.
help you sound structured and thoughtful. Phrases like
નિવેદનને મર્યાદિત કરવું.
are especially useful when you want to sound precise instead of wildly confident for no reason. In other words, sounding careful is not weakness. It is intellectual style. Also, it reduces the chance that someone in the room says, "Really? Always? In every case?" Friendly conclusion. You did great, and yes, you survived a chapter full of advanced reasoning words without needing emergency tea. Today you practiced how to say
એક પૂર્વધારણા સ્થાપિત કરવી. એક થીસીસનું સમર્થન કરવું. એક પરિકલ્પનાની ચકાસણી કરવી. નિષ્કર્ષ કાઢવો. દલીલને સમર્થન આપવું. નિવેદનને મર્યાદિત કરવું.
and.
એક સ્થિતિને સમર્થન આપવું.
Thank you for listening. Keep practicing out loud, repeat the phrases again tomorrow, and soon you will sound calm, clever, and impressively logical in Gujarati.